Ladies and gentlemen, due to unforeseen circumstances, we are going to have to stop the show.
That's like a true story.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to unforeseen circumstances, we are going to have to stop the show. So we can put the house lights up, and can you please follow the instructions given to you from the house staff, stewards and security.
What?
Peter Kay has been bundled off stage after his gig at a Birmingham arena was abruptly halted after 45 minutes and fans were evacuated. Peter Kay was performing at Utilita Arena in Birmingham tonight as part of his Better Late Than Never tour, when shortly into the 8 p.m. show, the crowd was abruptly asked to leave and the comedian was taken off stage. Birmingham police said in a statement, "We are assisting with an evacuation at the Utilita Arena in Birmingham after a potential suspicious bag was found. A 19-year-old man is in custody, and as a precaution, the site is currently subject of a search. We will provide further updates when we can." One audience member, Emily Wilson, 34, told the news how her and her mother, Raina Wilson, 69, were left with anxiety, panic, and tears after being evacuated out of the arena tonight. Emily said, "I was at the Peter Kay event tonight in Birmingham with my mother. We were watching the show for about 40 minutes. Everyone was laughing, and suddenly Peter gets escorted off stage, and a stagehand comes on to tell us to evacuate the premises immediately and to follow orders from the arena staff. Everyone fell quiet and confused. My mother, a retired police officer, was immediately scanning and looking for an exit point. Unfortunately, we were at the top, so we knew it would take a while to leave." She continued, "As we got out, I immediately started to panic when I saw road closures outside the arena steps and emergency vehicles. I then heard an emergency worker say bomb scare at that point. My mother and I looked for a road where there were no large crowds, and I started running. After 5 minutes, when we got to what felt like a safer area, even though we could hear sirens and see a lot of emergency vehicles, I burst into tears and felt very sick, my heart racing. We decided not to get the train from New Street, but waiting for a taxi to take us to Birmingham International, where we left our car to return home to Stratford-upon-Avon." She added, "An evening we so looked forward to, with tickets raising money to cancer, a charity close to our hearts. Instead, an evening supposed to be full of laughter was filled with anxiety, panic, and tears." Photos at the scene tonight show police vehicles parked outside the arena and crowds of people gathered outside. A video shared to social media showed the moment an announcer went on stage and asked people to leave. The man said, "Ladies and gentlemen, due to unforeseen circumstances, we are going to have to stop the show. So we're going to put the house lights up, and can you please follow the instructions given to you from the house staff, stewards, and security? Thank you." Members of the audience can then be heard saying, "What? Is this a joke?" in the confusion that follows. Richard Warner, who was in the audience with his wife Jo, who uses a wheelchair, told the news, "We were at the Peter Kay gig tonight. My wife Jo is wheelchair bound, so we sat in the disabled area. Just before the show started, a member of staff came over to us. She informed my wife where the toilets were and if she needed any help with anything, etc. She also said that when you think the show has finished, stay where you are, because it's not the end of the performance."